Our next question is for Chris. Chris, I saw a book by you called False Friends of Fatima. Please explain that title.
Well, these are people who pretend to be devotees of the Message of Fatima and its wonderful plan for peace in the world, and they go on in praise of Our Lady, but then they undermine any portion of the message that would cut against the narrative of the post-conciliar hierarchy, which is that we're in the middle of a great renewal. Isn't it marvelous how the faith has been revitalized and the church has opened itself to the world, and things have never been as good in the church as they are now, thanks to the springtime of Vatican II. They won't allow any element of the Fatima message to contradict that narrative, and they labor to conceal any aspect of the message that says, following the council, there will be a collapse of faith and discipline in the church. And the people who are doing this, who praise Fatima, are the very ones indicted for the situation over which they've presided. So the last thing they want us to know about the Fatima message, which they praise as they bury it, is what the third secret has to say about the coming apostasy in the church. But as I mentioned, in 2010, Pope Benedict went to Fatima on pilgrimage. He had questions posed to him during the airborne press conference. He selected them. And one of the questions that was posed to him was, is there anything in the third secret about the pedophile crisis in the church? Now, why was he having that question presented to him? The vision has nothing to do with a pedophile crisis. It's a pope being executed outside a half-ruined city. But then he goes on to say, yes, the vision concerns future realities of the church, which are little by little revealing themselves. And he said that the secret speaks of how the greatest threat to the church is sin within the church. We have always known this, but today we see it in modo veramente terrificante, in a really terrifying way. All of this, he said, in response to a question he wanted to be asked to him. So when Sochi read this, he said, the Pope has reopened the dossier on the third secret of Fatima.